Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Triple Dozen by Strosahl. So, just a thermometer puzzle today. We have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these thermometers in the grid. It looks like they're all 3-cell thermometers. Digits on a thermometer, starting with the bulb and moving along it, must strictly increase. So whatever the digit this is, say a 2, this has to be bigger. It could be a 3, it could be a 4, it just has to be bigger. And then this has to be bigger still, bigger than the 4. So a 5 or a 6. We could do 2, 4, 6, we could do 2, 4, 5, but we can't do is 2, 4, 3 because the 3 is not bigger than the 4. So you can think of thermometers as just between every adjacent cell, there's a greater than symbol, like get bigger, right? And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, often with very large coverage thermos like this, it's good to look for where 1s and 6s can go, the extremes, because on a thermo, 1s can only go in bulbs. And so since every single cell in this puzzle is covered by a thermo, 1s can only go where our bulbs are. So I'm actually going to color that blue as like that's our low. And then 6s can only go at the end. Now, okay, I guess I should explain. It should be fairly clear. 1s can only go in the bulb, because if I put a 1 here, this needs to be smaller than the 1, and there is no digit smaller than the 1. Similarly, 6s can only go on tips. So I'm going to take every single tip and I'm going to color that orange to signify this is where the only places 6s can go. What we're looking for is like a row or a column or a box with only one of a color. So like this row has only one blue. And so that's where the 1 goes. And so now we know that the 1 doesn't go in these two. And I'm going to remove that saying, hey, 1 actually can't go there. So now in this row, 1's going to go here, which does remove this one. And so now in this box or row, 1 has to go here, which removes this one. In this row, 1 goes here, which removes this one. This column, 1 goes here, and then the last one is there. So I can get rid of all the blue. Little tip here, you can highlight every cell with Control A if you're on desktop, and then hit blue once to make everything blue, and then blue again to remove all the blues, and it doesn't remove the oranges with it. All right, now we'll look for 6s. So this is a 6, this is a 6. Let's get rid of these. This row needs a 6 here. Now this row needs a 6 because it's not these two. This box needs a 6 here. This box needs a 6 there. Okay, so the 1s and 6s are done. Alrighty, so now 2s can only go either in bulbs or right after a 1. So let's just highlight all those to see if that is at all helpful. So either any bulb that remains can be 2, or any cell right after a 1 can be a 2. Is that it? I'm going to make that green. I'm just double checking. It's easy to miss these. Okay, in the bulb. 2 can also, again, so 2 can't actually be here because the minimum this is 2, right? All the 1s are placed. We can't put 1s in bulbs anymore. So 2 is kind of the min digit now, but min digit can also go after a 1, which is a little awkward. You can go here as well. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. This might be easy to miss. At some point, just penciling the rest would be helpful, but let's see. This can be this can be a 1, a 2. I mean, I'll just double check if I see something that. So like this row, the 2 can't go here. So the 2 is not in any of these 3. So the 2 ends up in one of these 2, which means this isn't a 2. And that should mean in this row, yeah, so we need a 2 up here somewhere. It's not going to be here. Definitely never a tip, never a tip. And so this is the 2. That means this can't be 2 anywhere. This is minimum 3. I think that's worth penciling. So in general, we have, I guess, 3, 4, 5 left. But this can be 3 or 4. This can be 4 or 5. And this can be 5 or 6. Oh, but the tip can't be 6. So 3, 4, 5 is 4. So this is 3, 4, and 5. That makes this a 2, which I didn't have green, unfortunately. I must have missed one. It doesn't affect. I double checked these rows myself. So up here we are going to need the 4 and the 5, and then down here we're going to need the 2 and the 3. But this can't be a 2 because this can't be a 1. So that's the 3. That's the 2. That places 2 here. All right. I do believe in this box. So the 2 looking down tells us that's not 2. This can't be 2 because the 1 that can't be 1. That tip is never a 2. So that's our 2. And then finally in this box, that is by roping, that's a 2. All right. I think I'll just do the roping here In fact, this is done. This is a 5. What are the 2 digits left? The 3 and the 4. So this is 3, 4, 5 as well. So these have to be in order. This can't be the larger digit because of the thermo. So that's not 5 and that's not 3. That does place the 3 here. 3 in the corner, celebrating being a 3 in the corner. That's 3, 4. These have to be in order. What's left is 3, 4, 5. So that's not 5 and that's not 3. Oh, so this isn't 5 and this isn't 5. Because the 5 looks up. So the 5 goes there. This is a 3 or a 4. This is a 4 or a 5. Well, we're not putting a 5 in this bulb. Never. That's 4. That's 5. That's 3. We get the 4 and the 3. We get the 5 and the 4. 5 and 4. 4 and 3. And we're done. All right. So yeah, doing these with minimal penciling can avoid the frustration of all the bookkeeping. Once we had the 1s and 6s and a lot of the 2s placed, like, you know, we only have 3 digits left, so it was easy just to pencil the rest. But cool. Nice demonstration of that, Strosahl. I enjoyed that. How'd you do?